So, today is a big day. For two reasons. One, being it's my birthday, and two, being I'm going to go and make a donation to my local hospice. Now, this hospice means a lot to me personally on a personal level. Everyone who's liked, shared, commented and subscribed to this channel over the last 12 months have helped for this donation today. So thanks for watching, hit that like button, let's get going to the hospice. So today we're here with Claire and we're at Mary Stevens Hospice in Amblecote in the West Midlands. So Claire's going to talk through us today a little bit about the hospice, what they do here, how long they've been here, and just generally go over the things, the care and the support that they give to the patients and their families. So Claire, if you want to maybe just give a little bit of a background of the hospice and how long we've been here, or anything you feel that's value that maybe the viewers would like to hear.
Absolutely, so thanks for coming today.
Yeah, no problem.
We stood in front of the day hospice. Next year sees the celebration of 30 years of this part of the building being open. Didn't look like this 30 years ago, so it was a single story building. This is part of the £3 million project that we completed.
Awesome.
So,
Forward a little bit, babe, just so we can hear a little bit. Carry on, sorry.
yeah, so this was a £3 million build, and the reason for doing it was that we really wanted to grow our reach. We wanted to be able to bring more people in on a daily basis.
Awesome.
We've got therapy rooms. It meant that we were able to move anybody that was non-clinical upstairs. So we brought all our teams together, lottery fundraising. And downstairs now is an entirely clinical space. Really looking at what our community needs and what we can
offer with the expansion. So was that lottery funded, did you say?
So there was a small amount of lottery funding that went into it.
Yeah.
2/3 of it we paid for ourselves. So hospices, for anybody that doesn't know, our hospice costs over £3.2 million a year to run.
Okay, really?
We're a charity, so as a charity we get about 18% towards our running costs. Absolutely everything else comes from what people like yourself do. So from people playing the lottery for a pound a week.
I've seen skydives and things like that, Christmas runs. And
absolutely, Santa job, sponsoring a live and after live. Yeah. Or our corporates that take part in regular giving. That all builds up because that £3.2 million, we have to raise that every year, and it's getting harder and harder and harder.
Realistically, I'd imagine that figure with inflation and things needs to continue to grow, because as things cost more and electricity and bills go up, you guys need to earn more each year as well. Otherwise, you're going to be, the more that you need to use and the bigger the place gets, the more electricity you'll use.
Absolutely. So every year we're having to look for new initiatives. So last week, anybody that's local to the Black Country will have seen the launch of Black Country Monopoly. That was a massive new thing for us. So for Christmas, we'll be looking at collecting everybody's Christmas trees for a donation. So we're constantly looking for new ways to raise money ourselves. But obviously we rely on our community, the people that, might never think that they want to use us, one day they might need to. We have to think about all these things all of the time to keep us going, because otherwise we won't be here forever.
Yeah. Exactly, and I think, like you've mentioned before, changing the way you do things and just like adapting to like different strategies and things like that to make new, different like fundraising and things like that is crucial, isn't it? Because things have changed. I suppose like a social media presence is becoming more and more crucial because social media grows and you can expand and push out and advertise on that more than probably ever before. So hopefully, I mean, something like this might help, or maybe entice other YouTubers to do something similar, because it's not all about getting money and you know, keeping it close to your chest. I have been through here myself, so I've seen the service you provide. Do you call them patients?
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
you know, I've seen the care that you give the patients, but not just that. I've seen the support that you offer families, you know, grieving families or struggling families.
Our sort of motto, you know, is care, compassion and kindness. So that runs through everything that we do.
Yeah.
And the key thing about the hospice is, as you say, is that holistic care. So it's not just looking after the patient, it's about looking after everybody that's important to them. Their family, their friends, their pets. You know, it's about embracing all of that. And for people that come in for end of life care, it's recognising that care doesn't stop.
Yeah.
When that person dies, it's about supporting their loved ones.
And that's true. I've seen that 100%. So I want to thank you for that personally, and that's part of today's donation. Trying to pick my word in and not disrespect you with service and patience and things like that, because I don't know the terminology that you guys use.
And actually, just to pick up on one of the words you just said, you know, we really pride ourselves, the whole team, you know, from whichever department you're in, on providing that quality service. I don't know if you know, but we're governed, so we're inspected by the Care Quality Commission, and we were inspected in February of this year, and we got rated as outstanding.
There you go.
Which is really, it's really hard to achieve.
That must be so difficult to do.
Absolutely. So to us, it is kind of almost a testament to the benchmark.
Yeah, which makes this feel even better for me. And I'd imagine there's a lot of volunteers maybe come through here.
Absolutely. We've got over 250 volunteers within the hospice. So when you come in into reception's manned by volunteers. There's volunteers in day services, helping care with patients. In the inpatient unit, we've got volunteers that go out and sit in community. So like a befriending buddy service.
Yeah.
Right throughout the whole organisation, fundraising events rely on people to come. You know, even if people can't help by giving money, they can help by giving time. There are an awful lot of volunteers who come back for the same reason that you might, because they've experienced care in one of our departments, and you feel like you want to give something.
Yeah. So I would like, hopefully this video puts a little bit of promotion out there.
Really grateful for that, because anything that we can do to raise our profile within the community and further afield helps us to achieve.
Exactly. Like I said, adapting with social media presence these days. Generally, how do donations work? Do you guys have like a percent goes to each thing, or do you do it if it's over a certain amount? How is that system kind of?
So when we get donations in, it just tends to go into the general running costs.
Okay.
So we know, you know, how much it takes to feed a patient or to pay for a nurse. But unless people specifically want to restrict their money for something, which some people do, they say, I want to buy tangible things. You need the money, you need constantly into the pot.
So I think we are going to have a walk around maybe and just show the tree of life and a couple of things. I think maybe you will leave us at this point.
Yeah.
I hope this message gets out to as many viewers as possible. Hopefully bring more funding in. So yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate your time, and thank you for what you've done. All right. Okay, so I've just come over to a part of the hospice which is right at the front. There's a main road that runs across here, and this part here is the Tree of Light. Is that correct? The Tree of Light. We're just going to go over that a little bit now. So if you want to hold that. So what is it? What is, obviously it's a tree.
Yeah.
But what is it you guys do with it? How does it work?
So our Tree of Light, we light it up in December, full of tiny little lights, and families and friends can sponsor a light in memory of a loved one. Time for reflection, and individuals can sponsor a light in memory of a loved one. We also produce a little booklet. It's got everyone's name in. So it would say my name, and I'm sponsoring it in memory of. So that's a really nice keepsake for people.
Yeah.
And that is also put on our website, so it's somewhere people can always go back and have a look at. And yeah, so it was lit up from our first service all through December until the 12th.
And it is a beautiful sight. isn't it? It is to see. I
It
mean,
is.
so basically, I have to apologise for the sound quality. It is super windy today, and I've only got like low-level equipment. However, we're trying our best, and when it is lit up at night, it is such a beautiful, for such, how can I put it, for such loss of life and such a sad time, it is such a beautiful remembrance piece. It is such a nice thing. But honestly, I'll add a few photos in now of this tree lit up at night. Right, so we're just going to go into the building itself, into the front main part of the building, and we're going to have a look at what's called the glass giving tree. Okay, so I'll let you explain because I'll probably get it wrong.
Okay, so this is our glass giving tree. All of these glass leaves are made just up the road at the glass cone, and what people can do is sponsor a leaf and have it engraved with whatever they like. So we have all different messages on here in memory of a loved one.
So how does it work? So if someone feels that they want to do this, is there information about this on your website? Is it like a monthly thing? Is it annually?
There's information about it on the website. Probably we have leaflets around the hospice, and we can speak to volunteers. If you want to take part in it, someone obviously is happy to help you. And what you do is choose your leaf, choose the message that you want engraved. We'll take the leaf off, we'll go up to the glass cone and get engraved. And the sponsorship is up to you. We would never say you have to do it this way. You can do it monthly, you can do it weekly, annually, and whilst you're sponsoring the leaf, it stays on the tree. And then if you would like to stop that, but you would like the leaf, it comes down and you can take your engraved leaf home, keep it forever.
Awesome. And these are engraved at the local, it's all done within the community really,
Yes,
isn't it?
at the glass
local
cone. So yeah, it's all local, all in the community. Yeah.
But yeah, what a great thing. I think, and it's such a beautiful thing to look at. I mean,
And I think it's colourful as well, and it's bright, and as soon as you walk in, it's like, it's nice to look at, and it's bright, and it's uplifting. It's just, yeah, so well wherever he is.
But one thing I will do is I'll add all the links to the hospice's website and things underneath this video in the description box below. So if any of you guys want to check out any of the fundraising they do, or just generally be nosy and go over their website, I'll put all their links below so you can just have a look. Okay, well, on a personal note, I just want to say thank you to you guys, everyone here, all the volunteers, all the team, the carers, for everything you do. I think it's absolutely amazing, and I'm really appreciative of it. Thank you very much. Right, so we'll come over here a little bit because it's starting to rain, so we'll get under the shelter. So obviously I would have liked to show you more of inside, more of what this building has to offer in terms of the service they can provide and the care, but obviously social distancing rules and COVID have not allowed us to do that, which I totally respect, because the patient's health and care is the main reason why we're even here in the first place. So we wouldn't want to jeopardise or risk that in any way, shape or form. So not being allowed in is perfectly fine. Maybe I'll be back in the future and we'll do that. I have seen firsthand the care that these guys offer, and these guys provide a lot of emotion for me. I have been through this system here. You've heard me speak to the staff yourself. They are phenomenal. So that's why I'm here. That's why I've done today's donation. That's why I've done today's video. Like I said, I've put their links in the description below. So even if you only wanted to do a Santa run, it's such a great thing to do, and it does add value to somebody. Just knowing that your money is getting spent wisely, and someone in a difficult time in their life or their family is going to benefit from your donation. Even silly things like they've got clothing banks. So normally we throw our t-shirts away, throw our old jeans away. Someone else will benefit from those, and if you can just drop it in the bank, then these guys could sell that, generate a little bit of money to help. It might pay for a new door handle, it might pay for cleaning equipment, it might pay for food, it might pay for bed covers, who knows. They need all this kind of stuff. You've heard the money that they need, but I want to thank you for watching. Thank you if you've got all the way to the end of this video, because it does mean a lot to me, and I'll see you in the next one.